Cooper at 6'4" stands in the center circle against 6-foot Amanda Wilson. And Wilson gets the tip from it. To Misha Jackson, a very quick guard on the outside along with Stallworth. Quickness and athleticism, a keystone for this ball club. And Monica Maxwell, the 5'9" senior from Houston, starts it with a jump shot.
Monica Maxwell was not playing well. In fact, in the beginning of the season, Leanne Barmore benched her, didn't feel that she was in shape, but she has come on in the NCAA tournament and just has really been consistent against UCLA. 22 points, 13 rebounds, 3 assists, and 4 steals.
White McCarty goes baseline on Stallworth and missed the shot. Massey with her first rebound of the ball game, and Jackson on the run. Pull-up jumper.
Obviously, rebounding might going to be a big key because Purdue is the type of team, they're not real physical, they don't have great athletes, but Cooper and Duhart have to be effective on the boards for them.
Douglas, really a powerful player. She's a guard at 6'1", but can play any one of 4 spots on the court.
She has played all 5 positions. The key for Purdue is going to be transition defense. When they make a basket, or if Louisiana Tech gets a defensive rebound, they're off to the races. And Purdue cannot afford to be mutters.
Amanda Wilson got ahead of the pack, but couldn't hit the shot. And it was knocked out of bounds off Massey to the Boilermakers.
What I really enjoy about this Purdue team, too, though, is that they are a team that's very versatile. They can run with you, but they can set up in the half-court game.
Cooper with a miss, but it's tipped outside, recovered by Purdue, a fresh 30 on the clock. White McCarty got away from Stallworth, and then takes the long shot. Doesn't get the bounce with Stallworth laying at her feet.
And she never got rattled, though.
And then she gets back on defense to pick off the long pass from Stallworth intended for Jackson.
It's almost like a chess match. Purdue is just really kind of waiting on the outside, seeing what La Tech is going to give them.
Douglas spun into a double team and lost it. Good defense by Massey coming over to help out.
Shaka Massey at 6'3". She's a transfer out of Arkansas from the SEC.
They lob it low to her, and it nearly stolen by Douglas, but she broke it up. This Sunday, Albert Bell and the Baltimore Orioles will travel to Havana to battle the Cuban national team. The first time in over 40 years a Major League team has played in Cuba. Watch it on ESPN at 11:55 a.m. Eastern this Sunday. For more information, log on to ESPN.com. Biggs with a rebound off the long miss. We're tied at 2 early in this one for the right to meet Duke for a national championship. Douglas goes in with the left hand and scores. Douglas has all 4 of Purdue's initial points.
She is such a versatile player, not afraid to use that left hand going on the left side. And it's nice to have a cutter like that because a lot of players aren't strong with their weak hand.
Massey to Jackson, got 3 off the screen. Maxwell offensive rebound. Massey the rebound. Look at these guys go to the boards. Massey short, and they're going to call an offensive foul.
The Lady Texers, that's what scares you. Pat Summitt even called them the best offensive rebounding team in the country, and they just keep attacking and attacking.
They seem to think it's theirs whenever it goes up. 3rd this year. They've been 1st in rebound margin 3 of the last 5 seasons in the NCAA.
And when these 2 teams met last time, Louisiana Tech did out-rebound Purdue 40-33.
And they're not huge players, but they're very athletic. They get good position, and boy, can they jump. White McCarty in the lane. That was an air ball. I think she thought she was going to get more pressure on that ball. Jackson racing back the other way. Nice pass to Wilson. Tied at 4.
Amanda Wilson, a very quiet player in her personality, her demeanor, but she is so strong inside.
She has 11 double-doubles this year, 40 for his career. And this is going to be another call on Massey, her 2nd for blocking. So 2 quick fouls on the junior center out of Arlington, Texas.
Look at Amanda Wilson just kind of bull her way in there, gets good position. She's very difficult to guard. Talked to Carolyn Peck before the game. She says, we've got to try and limit her touches. and get her touches away from the basket.
Ayanna Walker, number 12, will check in for Massey. Walker, a 6'2" freshman from Houston, Texas. Cooper misses the shot inside and then called for a foul over the back. Number 1 on Camille Cooper. Carolyn Peck calling out what she wants. Trying to trap out of this defense. Wilson penetrates, forced it up. Maxwell nearly had it down. And the rebound to Douglas.
And there's always the blue jerseys that got their hands waving up in the air. They get a lot of deflections.
They don't give you any rest underneath. Figs, pull-up jumper. She's got a great touch from the outside. Yukari Figs with a school record 65th three-point shot.
Miss Kentucky basketball in high school probably has gotten overlooked just a little bit because of the play of Stephanie White-McCarty, but Yukari Figs has been solid in the backcourt for Carolyn Peck.
Maxwell for 3. Tied at 7. Maxwell, the best long-range shooter who starts for La Tech. Jackson with a steal from Figs. Goes right by her. Jackson is cat quick. And the Lady Techsters up by 2.
She definitely is Action Jackson. Leon Barmore has called her the quickest player in 2 minutes, can make things happen.
Douglas with a runner. Jackson back the other way. Again, gets great position, dishes it inside. Got a tie-up, but they're going to call a foul.
Tanisha Jackson, only a junior. She was a sophomore last year, led this team. She is so quick and fast getting the ball up the floor.
Duhart picked up the last foul. Right now, it is a battle of the backcourts. 9-7 Louisiana Tech. Yukari Figs. But Tamisha Jackson has an answer at the other end with her quick hands. 2-point lead, 14:45 to go, first half.
Hi, here in beautiful downtown.
Yukari Figs and taking it to the basket. That's where they get a lot of their points in that transition defense of steals and turnovers.
And Yukari Figs is a pretty good athlete. And Jackson went by her like her feet were nailed to the floor. Maxwell with a miss. The rebound goes to Duhart. Figs trying to return the favor. Goes by Jackson, but couldn't hit it. Duhart with a rebound. Knocks it out of bounds, and Candy Crawford had her hand on it and couldn't hold it.
Yukari Figs beat La Tech to the basket, but Amanda Wilson came over and helped out and just enough distracted Yukari Figs to miss that layup. You have 2 of the top career steal leaders in this game for Louisiana Tech in Amanda Wilson and Tanisha Jackson.
Wilson taken back by Maxwell. Then she lost it. The outlet to Figs. White-McCarty. Short on a jumper. Jackson with Wilson ahead. Lost the dribble. A little frenetic right now.
Louisiana Tech looks like when they get the ball, they're in 5th gear. Purdue gets the ball, and they're just kind of in cruise control bringing it up.
Big pull-up jumper. Missed it, but a foul on Jackson. Yukari Figs, who made the Midwest Regional All-Tournament team, averages 16 points, 4.5 rebounds, 4.5 assists. She is the best free throw shooter in a single season the school has ever had. More than 86% of her shots from the line, and she misses the first.
And she said she would like to design cars. I like that one. In the media guy, design cars.
Got the second one. It's a 1-point game. Yukari Figs with 4 points. Wilson, the 6-foot senior, has 4. She finds a way to get great position inside.
Well, she's not real tall. She's only 6 foot, but she is so strong and her arms are long. And Louisiana Tech, great rotation on the perimeter in working the ball into Amanda Wilson.
Biggs fouled on the way in.
Amanda Wilson, one of the hardest working players for this Louisiana Tech game. Very quiet. You can see how she gets positioned and keeps the defense behind her. And the one thing she said in the 4 years she's been at Louisiana Tech, she still hasn't gotten Leon Barmore to laugh at her jokes.
Well, she got to take you and I over there. We'll help her out. Biggs hits the second. Crawford will come out, and Camille Cooper is back in.
The good defense by Louisiana Tech, as far as Purdue is concerned, not getting great shots. But then Purdue gets themselves at the free throw line. In the 4 tournament games, they are shooting 21 more free throws than their opponent.
And they are brilliant. All 3 of these guards are brilliant free throw shooters. La Tech by a point. And that's a travel on Stallworth. Got to the baseline, couldn't handle the ball. 4 turnovers for La Tech so far.
Laquan Stallworth, a senior, she can be hot and cold. She struggled against LSU, where she only had 4 points, the rebound, 3 assists, and then against Penn State and UCLA, she played well. So she's looking for consistency even at this point.
Betty Lennox, number 25, is in for the Lady Texas. And boy, does she love to shoot it.
And they like having an offensive punch coming off the bench like that.
Douglas kicks it out to Figgs. Got it for 3. Yukari Figgs has 9 of Purdue's 13 points. White McCarty is on Lennox. Maxwell against Douglas. Maxwell is just a tough player.
Well, plus this Louisiana Tech team, they've got the perimeter players that can put the ball on the floor and get it to the basket, or they can jump shoot.
She has 7. We're tied at 13. Purdue seems so calm offensively. Cooper double team low, and she'll draw another foul.
Purdue would like to make a statement to try and get some inside play going. They know that they're a team that they get most of their points on the perimeter, but they'd like to establish an inside game.
Foul was on Wilson. That could be a big one. Her stuff is into the ballgame. Cooper with a nice head fake, missed his shot, got it back, and got it the second time to fall. First 2 points for Camille Cooper, the sophomore from Georgetown, Kentucky. She had a big regional, career high against Rutgers. And she blocked that shot and is going to pick up a foul. That's 2 on Cooper.
2 fouls on key players. Cooper inside for Purdue, and Amanda Wilson with 2. She's on the bench right now for Louisiana Tech. Carolyn Peck making it to the Final Four. She was an assistant coach under Pat Summitt for 2 years. Was an assistant under Nell Fortner for a year at Purdue, which Nell Fortner was an assistant coach under Leon Barmore for years. So she has a little bit of everybody in her.
Cooper is going to come out of the ball game right now.
Which that takes away the size inside for the Boilermakers.
Lennox, who missed the first, misses the second, but Walker gets the rebound.
And big mistake, Purdue not blocking out on the board.
Curlis is into the ball game, 25. Walker with a miss. And a rebound down low to Kamara. White McCarty 0 for 4 from the floor so far. Kamara goes baseline, kicks it out to Douglas. Wide open, missed it badly. But tip to White McCarty. She missed the shot, but she'll draw the foul.
The one thing that Purdue does well is that they stay under control. They had some jump stops, and Louisiana Tech went flying by them. White McCarty, there we've talked about her setting picks. She comes off picks. She gets herself good position for the rebound. But this is a team that if they can pump fake Louisiana Tech and get them up in the air, they might have better opportunities for shots.
She was the top scorer in state history in Indiana, scored nearly 3,000 points. And she's done everything imaginable at Purdue. 17-13. Boilermakers have retaken the lead over Louisiana Tech. 10:52 to go first half. Lennox baseline.
As you said, Mike, Betty Lennox comes into the game and she's looking to get some instant offense for Louisiana Tech.
Biggs had a breakaway but couldn't handle a pass.
The other thing that throws teams off with Douglas is the fact that she is left-handed, and sometimes it's tough to guard that left-handed player.
7 on the shot clock. Biggs for 3. Didn't get the roll on it, but Kamara with the offensive rebound goes baseline, drew contact, but no foul. The Purdue fans a little upset about that one. Maxwell with a miss. Here comes Purdue again. Yukari Figgs will wait for White McCarty. Nice skip pass to Kamara for 3. Lewis to Stallworth.
And this kind of tempo, I think, is going to favor Louisiana Tech. They're the type of team that continues to go after you. Purdue, they're running, but then all of a sudden it's stop action. And then they're kicking them back out.
And really, with their lack of depth, I don't think Purdue wants to get in this kind of battle. No matter how good shape these kids are in, you just can't go run with La Tech with 5 or 6 people for 40 minutes.
Well, they've got to control the tempo of the game exactly because their team, Purdue, is that keeps their starters in most of the game. They log in a lot of minutes anyways, but once you get in foul trouble, Carolyn Peck's going to have a tough time going deep into that bench.
Stallworth gets her first point of the ball game.
And Louisiana Tech just sends fresh bodies in there.
Christy Sides comes in for the first time. She's number 22. And talk about shooters, she hits almost 47% of her three-point shot. She is a long-range bomber.
With all the substituting, too, that Louisiana Tech does, not only using fresh bodies, but lots of fouls again.
Biggs brings it up. Jackson waiting for it midcourt.
Nice backdoor.
White McCarty with a miss. Crawford with a follow. They're letting them play inside, especially on penetration. Crawford with her first 2. Sides, penetrate, banks it home. Offensive foul, no basket.
One of the goals coming into the season for Purdue was to take at least 3 charges a game. They get one here against Ohio State. They picked up 5 charges against Ohio State.
Boy, that was a pretty drive, too. Sides was hoping for a 3-point play. Instead, it's wiped out.
I like how Figgs keeps her dribble alive coming off the screen.
And then launches to 3 and drains it. 12 for Yukari Figgs. More than 50% of Purdue scoring so far. Jackson, poor pass. Figgs ahead of the pack. And got it. What a pass by White McCarty. And of the 2 teams, you don't expect Purdue to make the full court run, but that's the team that just did it.
And the defense is laying off her because they know that she can attack the basket just like this. It looks like she gets fouled on that play, but gets everybody going because she finishes the layup. Good heads-up play by White McCarty to get it down court also.
There are the numbers on Figgs, and Purdue on a 16-4 run to take a 9-point lead.
Figgs and White McCarty played against each other in the Indiana All-Star game. And in high school, Yukari Figgs had a career-high 45 points. Not in that particular game, though.
Maxwell kicks it outside the side, then inside to Massey, and it's taken away. Nice defense by Katie Douglas, the 7th turnover against La Tech.
Katie Douglas has about 3 of those weak side helps knocking the ball away.
White McCarty down the lane, had it taken away. And then a travel call on Walker after the steal.
Well, Louisiana Tech did a nice job defensively by blocking that shot on White McCarty. White McCarty looked like she had a truck going down that lane, wide open, and just snatched right from her hands. Ayanna Walker.
Michelle Duhart back in.
I was going to say Ayanna Walker, number 12, a freshman for Louisiana Tech. Reminds me a little bit of her body build. Janice Lawrence, a great All-American and Olympian for Louisiana Tech.
Douglas off the inbound. Great play. They set a screen. She came around and had a wide open layup. 26-15.
I don't think Janice Lawrence would have let that happen too many times, though.
Purdue on a great run here. The #1 team in the country. And what an answer there. The 3-point shot by Betty Lennox.
That's what she is so good at, is shooting the basketball, especially off that dribble. She can also catch and shoot.
She's not shy about putting it up from long range, even though she's only a 28% three-point shooter. Lennox with a steal. She just picked the pocket of Kelly Kamara. So La Tech, with an answer to that Purdue run, they've cut it to 6.
A 4-guard offense for Purdue. Lots of ball handlers in there.
Biggs working behind the screen. Kamara had it taken away. Another great defensive play. Maxwell blocked by White McCarty, and they'll call her for the foul.
Great hustle by White McCarty, but Kamara, the freshman for Purdue, making 2 key mistakes as far as the turnovers. The bad pass, there's Betty Lennox with the nice layup. Then she penetrates the basket. What Purdue does so well, they get good dribble penetration, Mike, and then they kick it back out. They're trying to do that. What Louisiana Tech is doing, that particular time on the defensive end, Maxwell just kind of laid back and let the penetration come, and as Kamara was kind of looking back to pass it back, that's when Maxwell snatched it.
Maxwell with a good start to her ball game. Missed the second free throw. Rebound goes to Biggs. It's 26-21. Biggs against Stallworth, who's a very quick defender. White McCarty passed on a 3-point opportunity. Almost lost it on a double team. Young is in for the first time. Douglas goes baseline. She's called for the travel.
You can see, again, that was a perfect example of Louisiana Tech's defense. The dribble penetration and Purdue looking to kick it out, and Louisiana Tech just collapsed.
The lead is 5. Lennox, tough skip pass. Maxwell, stand still, jump shot, won't go. Douglas with a rebound to Biggs. Beautiful crossover, and she buried another one. McCarty Figs with 16 first-half points. Massey ahead of the pack. Pretty pass.
And Louisiana Tech, again, continuing to get the ball up very quickly after a Purdue-made basket. McCarty may be struggling shooting the basketball in this first half, but again, she's so vital being in this game.
Young will try a 3. Too strong. Loose ball. Duhart chases it down. Douglas too strong with the left hand, and 3 Texters fight for the rebound.
Maxwell got away with one.
Lennox. And look at Maxwell just sailing in there to get a piece of it, but knocked it out of bounds.
And you've really got to appreciate Monica Maxwell's effort to go after the basketball. Look at the little fake by McCarty Figs, pull-up jumper right in front of the defense, and Mom and Dad's liking it a little bit.
Dad's saying, just the way I taught her, and Mom's saying, who taught her? 4:55 to go first half. Purdue by 5. Biggs gets the good screen. White McCarty, good head fake, gets her into the lane, and she's mugged.
And look at the way Purdue handles it. It's almost like business. You know,
it is.
This is the way it is, and this is the way we play. We know what's coming at us. That's what you want. We'll beat you at the free throw line.
You have the feeling Carolyn Peck said, look, they got a lot of players. There's going to be a lot of fouls. You played them before. You got to remember it. Don't lose your cool, and they haven't. White McCarty with that silky touch. Sides comes back in for Leon Barmore. Purdue has hit 6 of 7 free throws so far.
You have to look at Leon Barmore's record. Unbelievable. In 11 seasons, 30-plus wins, and in the last 4 straight years.
30-23. Purdue extends the lead back to a comfortable 7-point margin. Sides lost it. 3-on-2. Douglas kicks it out to Figs. Penetrates off the White McCarty. Didn't get the roll. Massey with a rebound. And they're going to call a foul on Douglas.
That's a tough break for Purdue. A wonderful opportunity. White McCarty struggling a little bit. Is she pressing? I don't know. We saw Tennessee and Shmiqua Holzclaw go 2 for 18 in her last collegiate game. Is White McCarty going to do the same thing? She is doing other things for this ball club, though.
She's 0 for 6 from the floor. The officials tonight: Sally Bell, Stan Gaxiola, Lisa Mattingly. Barbara Smith is the alternate. Stallworth may have gotten away with the travel, somehow got it back to the side. Lennox is open. She wanted the ball. She's got it. Off-balance shot. Walker with the offensive rebound. And now Douglas. And Louisiana Tech getting more physical the longer the game goes along. Figs goes by Massey. Yukari Figs has 18 in the half. Holy cow, what a performance.
You want to guard me tight? Okay, I'll shoot a 3. You want to come up and play some D? Okay, I'm going to blow right by you.
She has been magnificent, and single-handedly, she has helped Purdue to a 9-point lead with 3:30 to go. I think it's a good timeout by Leon Barmore right here.
Well, there's no question. He's got to kind of gather his team. He knows his team's working hard. They're not hitting their shots really right now. They're continuing to stay on the offensive boards, but they have to run a better half-court set.
Louisiana Tech 30-2 this year.
And Amanda Wilson has been sitting on the bench. She's their leading scorer with over 16 points with the 2 fouls.
Stallworth gets away from the defensive pressure from Tiffany Young. Stallworth gets to the baseline, has to try a fadeaway. Walker with a rebound.
I think Ayanna Walker is going to be a difference for Louisiana Tech in her rebounding. She averages almost 16 minutes a game for them and just under 5 points, but she does so much with those long arms.
White McCarty around a couple of screens. Douglas, who started very well offensively. Tiffany Young gets the soft bounce. And it's back to a 9-point game. Young stays in front of Stallworth, who tries another off-balance shot, and she's forced the last 2. Figs, nice catch. Figs, baseline. Crawford with a follow. Block. Jackson for 3. And this rebound goes to Young.
Purdue doing a good job on the defensive boards. Katie Douglas is just quietly making things happen on the defensive end for Purdue.
The demeanor of this team is so impressive. They don't seem to be rattled by anything.
Oh,
White McCarty.
What a way to get your first basket.
She had 4 from the free throw line. That reverse was her first field goal. The lead is 11. You can see, if you haven't followed them all year, why they were number 1.
Carolyn Tech said coming into this game, we want Louisiana Tech to play a half-court game. We want them to use the shot clock.
Walker leans into one, too strong. And the foul will go against Louisiana Tech underneath. I believe it's Walker.
Purdue is not a great leaping team. And what they're doing boxing out-wise, they are getting Louisiana Tech, which are good jumpers and quick jumpers to the ball off the boards. They are keeping them on their backside. They know they can't out-jump Louisiana Tech, so they just box out.
And that last foul was not called on Walker. It was called on Massey. That's her third.
Just what a great move by Stephanie White McCarty. We don't get to see too many of these in the women's game, but boy, you know you have a special player when they make moves like that.
Candy Crawford, the sophomore from Fort Wayne, Indiana, averages a little under 2 points a game, goes to the free throw line, knocks that one down. She has 3 for the game, and the lead is up to 12.
And only averages just under 8 minutes a game. She doesn't get a lot of time, but she's playing in this game because of her size to match up against Louisiana Tech.
She hits them both. And number 1, Purdue, has extended its lead to 13 points.
A Bud Light.
Aren't you forgetting something?
Oh, my wallet.
For the great taste that won't fill you up and never lets you down, make it a Bud Light.
Oops, I'll get it.
If children are a blessing, then grandchildren are truly a gift. They renew our hope, they recapture our youth. And as grandparents, you want to give them something in return. So perhaps you should consider giving your grandchildren life insurance from State Farm. It's a personal and flexible gift that you can add to as they grow, to help give them financial security for many years to come. Let your State Farm agent help you ensure that their days will be as bright as they made yours.
Give it up! Your Colonel's got the moves this NCAA season. Some fun for the fans, too, because my popcorn chicken's back at KFC. Crunchy morsels of tender white meat, non-stopping, mouth-popping good. Ooh, nothing but net. Try my popcorn chicken for $1.99. Alley-oop. Go, Colonel. Go, Colonel. At KFC, we do chicken right. And not just in a bucket, neither. The Colonel, he the man.
My players teach me patience.
Get your head in the game!
And understanding.
I'm serious. You're going to get your butt beat.
They challenge me.
Where's consistency?
I know what I want, and I want it today.
It's desire. It's being a competitor. It's wanting to have the basketball every time it goes up.
You know, I really do get red, and the veins stick out of my neck.
Get up! Get up!
So it's real apparent that I'm into what I'm doing.
All right, let's go with it.
I remember my mom used to always tell me, this hurts me a whole lot more than it hurts you. And I go, yeah, right. You do it because you care.
That's the overhead shot of the 17,000-seat San Jose Arena. And it is a beautiful place, and we have seen a great performance by Yukari Fig so far. For more on that, let's go to Jennifer Azzi.
Mike, I've been keeping an eye on Yukari Figs. What an unbelievable first half so far. But the interesting thing for me was she got ripped early in the game, but it didn't stop her at all. She's really shown us her senior leadership here tonight in this game. And this is exactly what it's going to take for Purdue to be a contender for the national championship. She's doing it all for her team right now. Nice little hesitation, crossover, pulls it back. Just what an outstanding athlete. Back to you guys.
She's had a magnificent first 18.5 minutes in this game, scoring nearly a point a minute. She's already over her season's average, which is 16. Jackson against Figgs. Maxwell's gotten a lot of minutes here in the first half. Lennox for three. Too strong. Figs for the rebound.
As fast as players that Louisiana Tech has, Figs looks like she can turn it on anytime she wants to, too.
Doesn't she, though? Shot clock at 12. Figs against Jackson. There's the double team. Douglas had it knocked away. Nearly lost it. Got it back. 3 to shoot. Crawford! How is that for poise?
Off the pump fake, 2 players up in the air, and they still can't do anything about it.
Crawford has 6. Coming up at halftime, Robin Roberts, Mimi Griffin, and Rebecca Lowball. They'll take a look back at the Duke-Georgia first semifinal, and they'll break down the first half of this one. Right now, the lead is 15. Maxwell, off-balance leaner.
Big shot by Maxwell to kind of stop that drought.
Figs, three-quarter court, and I'm almost surprised it didn't go in as well as he's played in the first half. Leon Barmore walks off the court after seeing his team squander a lead and fall behind 40-27. Coming up on the halftime report, Robin, Mimi, and Rebecca, they're standing by the Duke-Georgia analysis. The first half breakdown of this one, and if you joined us late, Duke is already in the championship game on Sunday night. Our halftime score, 40-27. Let's join Robin Roberts.
Mike and Annie, thank you very much. An exciting first half, especially for the Purdue Boilermakers. And I'm going to say it, Mimi and Pat Summit were right. Tempo, tempo, tempo.
I think you have to say Pat and Mimi were right. Of course, she said it first, but you're right. Even you're right, too, Robin. Tempo, tempo, tempo. And Purdue controlled the entire first half. They forced Louisiana Tech into a half-court game. They cannot win this game if they play in the half.
From ESPN, here to cover the women's Final Four. And even though Jennifer White McCarty had an off first half, Yukari Figs certainly picked up the slack.
Well, she really did, and everything was within the offense. This team is a team, and nobody seems to really be selfish on it. But Yukari Figs, she picked up the slack. Stephanie White McCarty, even though she's struggling from the floor, is doing a good job getting her shots and getting everybody else involved.
Take a look at the first half statistics. Neither team shot the ball particularly well. Purdue at 41, La Tech all the way down to 33. The free throw line battle won by 6, and surprisingly, Purdue with a rebounding edge, 24-18. Yukari Figs with 18 points, 3 out of 4 from downtown. She was the only one for Purdue that had more than 6 points in the first half.
And I'd have to really say they're only 3 of 6 from the three-point range. I don't know if that last shot by Figs should have counted.
Camille Cooper.
Well, I guess it would have if it went in.
It would have. Quickly back the other way, Amanda Wilson. In and out, back in again.
And that's a big difference, I think, for the Lady Techsters. Amanda Wilson with 2 fouls in that first half. Sat most of the way. Only 4 first half points, and she's going to be a big key as far as staying in this game for them.
She is the number 8 all-time scorer, the number 9 rebounder in La Tech history.
You can see Louisiana Tech defensively just sagging in there, cutting off that penetration by Purdue.
3 to shoot. White McCarty at the baseline. Stripped, lost it out of bounds. Only 1 on the shot clock.
And Betty Lennox starting in this game over Tamisha Jackson. Looking for some more offense.
Lob to Cooper. Catch. Didn't get it off.
They didn't call it.
That was very close to being a backcourt violation. Stallworth with a runner. Stallworth has 4, and La Tech gets the first 4 points of the second half.
And we'll see if the poise continues for this Purdue team. Tennessee made a run at the very first game when they played, and they never got rattled.
Very patient offense. Figs having the game of her life. 21 points.
I think the fact, too, that this Boilermaker team has had some close games. They've had some tough fights. There's been about 10 or 11 games where they've just really had to pound it out.
Great dish inside. Wilson Wilson gets the bucket on the assist from Betty Lennox.
Lennox and Stallworth getting some penetration of their own.
18 minutes to go for the right to meet Duke for a national championship. 43-33. Top-ranked Purdue with the lead. Biggs, great anticipation by Maxwell. Biggs somehow got it back and threw it to Stallworth. Duhart back. Good defense by her. Wilson just frothed it up. And now they're going to call a foul on Camille Cooper. That's her third. Saturday, you'll see the best young players in the world as ESPN brings you the Nike Hoop Summit. The top high school seniors in the United States facing an international high school all-star team. The Stars of tomorrow, Sunday at 3 on ESPN. For more information, log on to ESPN.com, part of the Go Network, Go.com.
And Purdue now going with their smaller lineup. They're really going to have to concentrate on blocking out against Louisiana Tech and how tough they are on the offensive boards.
Maxwell got by White McCarty. Too strong on the layup try, and here comes Figgs. Stallworth back. Great crossover, and then Stallworth knocked it out of bounds.
Give credit to Stallworth with the defensive play, but really a nice move by McCarty Figgs.
Carolyn Peckup working one of the officials. She thought there was a foul on that play.
Well, usually on the reach behind, lots of times they will call it.
White McCarty fires under pressure, still can't hit. Tipped outside, recovered by Figgs.
She only hit one shot in that first half. That was a reverse layup. But everything is within the offense. Even though McCarty Figgs is scoring a lot of points, everybody else is contributing.
And if it's close at the end, she'll make them. Douglas in and out. Rebound to Massey. Stallworth tried to get it into Wilson, knocked out of bounds.
You know, Katie Douglas at 6'1", she plays that perimeter, but she also has to go down low and play the inside defense.
Wilson with a runner.
Look at
offensive rebound to Massey. Spins out on her, and White McCarty thrown to the ground.
And Katie Douglas a little upset. White McCarty, you can see how the blue jerseys are just flying up in the air. Give credit to Louisiana Tech attacking offensively. They really want to get some boards, but Purdue, again, they are doing a solid job by just getting a body on them and trying to get them to get calls for over the back.
Last foul was on Lennox, her second. La Tech with a lot of fouls to give, and they are very physical. Young, who got some good minutes in the first half, hits the jumper. Tiffany Young, a junior from Hillsboro, Alabama, has 4.
Known for her ball, her defensive skills.
Wilson may have lost the ball on the way up, got it back enough to spin one in. She has 10.
And you can see Louisiana Tech in the second half starting with Stallworth picking up McCarty Figgs in the backcourt, putting a little bit more pressure on her.
La Tech doesn't take much time to shoot, do they?
Well, that's no foul there. Lennox just pushes Douglas down, and nothing is called.
White McCarty gets the bucket. It is getting more physical as time goes along, and at some point, these officials are going to have to clamp down a little bit. Massey powers it up. Nice play by her, good position, and they got her the ball.
But Louisiana Tech not quite getting fouls called on them, so they continue to come at you, and I think that's a good play by them. They've got to continue to be aggressive.
If they're going to let you have it, you keep it up. White McCarty for 3. Got it! She has 11 after a very slow start. The lead is back to 13 as we approach 15 minutes.
In the Rutgers game, when they were down by 11, she just took everybody on her shoulders. At halftime, she went in and said, everybody's got to pull together. Let's get our heads up. We're going to win this game.
Lennox for 3, in and out, and that foul is going to be on Katie Douglas.
And when you have a player that has that kind of leadership and demands it, it helps a lot. Louisiana Tech, on the other hand, doesn't have that kind of vocal leader.
14:52 to go, and the All-American Stephanie White McCarty starting to get going on the offensive end. She scored 5 points in the last 2 possessions. 50-37 Purdue.
Some nights, it's the person you least expected. A 15-foot jumper or a three-point play. The one who makes the steal, draws the charge, or converts the one-and-one. Some nights, it's the person you least expected. Some nights, it's you.
It's like we've always been there for you. We were there when you found your first love, and when your first love found you. We helped you get settled into your first real place, then into your wife's idea of a real place. And now that you have a reason, make that reason to get some life insurance. There's no one better to ask than the State Farm agent you've always trusted to care for your car, your home, and you. State Farm is there for you. State Farm is there for life.
Announcing the most exciting promotion in Buick history. We're giving away up to 45 new Buicks in 45 days. 45 Buicks with real power, real comfort, and real style. Simply click on win.buick.com or call toll-free 1-877-WIN-A-CAR and you've got a chance to win. Play to win one today. Or buy a new Buick with low 2.9% APR financing. Or get cash allowances up to $2,000. Hurry, click on Buick and you could win.
Early light breaks through. Music and dance calling you. Just need that mountain grown list before you share your gift. Now the rhythm sounds, making their hearts pound. The best part of waking up, the soldiers in your blood.
Purdue up now 50-37. Everybody at Purdue, of course, loves Stephanie White McCarty, but her legion of fans has at least one surprise member.
I just respect how she has taken the team on her shoulders and led them to the promised land. I hope they don't go any farther. I hope this is the end of her deal. But when you consider what she has done for her team, I think Host Claw is the best player that's ever played. Period. But I think Stephanie White has had the best year, and that's why I think she's the most valuable player in America right now.
Pretty high compliments from the Louisiana Tech coach. Wilson scores and will draw the foul on Crawford. Nice inbounds play.
Amanda Wilson making a difference in the second half for Louisiana Tech. With her in the game, it's going to be more difficult for Purdue to really key on different players because Amanda Wilson is so strong. She demands respect inside. You know that ball's going to go inside the hand.
77% free throw shooter. She has a three-point play. That cuts it back to 10. Biggs has been under constant pressure in this game. She's only turned it over a couple of times. And it's shot so well. Look at that. That's an ankle break. Missed the shot. Maxwell with a rebound. And Jackson gets up limping. She was the one that was faked out. Stallworth with the left hand. Massey, and she's tied up by White McCarty. The possession arrow will give it back to Louisiana Tech.
Continue to give credit to Louisiana Tech going after the offensive boards in that first half. They only had 7 offensive rebounds, which may seem a lot, but they're looking for more.
And they send everybody. Lennox will come in, and Jackson will have to limp off the court. I hope she'll be all right and be able to play again.
Cooper's got to come back into the game, and a good move by Carolyn Peck. She's got 3 fouls, but they need her size in there.
When she's out, they really get hammered on the boards. Again, trying to screen on the inbound. Lennox really forced that one up, and White McCarty with a rebound. Biggs for 3. Stallworth. Tough pass, and Lennox can't catch it. Stallworth took a gamble and failed. And Lennox really upset with herself as she goes to the bench. That would have been a miracle catch if she made it.
It really would. Whether she's upset at the pass or upset at no call, or she's definitely got to be upset being pulled out of the game.
Leon Barmore talking to her. 13:59 and counting in this national semifinal. Figs, what great ball control. Everyone for Purdue is so calm. Young, 17-footer, got it. Tiffany Young with 6 points off the bench. She averages 1.9.
We talked about the depth that Louisiana Tech has and how their bench can contribute instant offense, but this Purdue bench has really been a big plus.
Figs to Young, what a catch, then she had it blocked. Excellent defense by Louisiana Tech. I think it was Maxwell that got a piece of it. Massey over Cooper. Cooper got a piece of that. Look at Maxwell hustle. Now she fires a three. What a huge play by Maxwell. She has 13. They cut it to 9. Well, they just give you constant pressure, don't they?
They really do. Monica Maxwell is the type of player that can break things open for you, but defensively, in this second half, they picked up McCarty Figs in that backcourt, as we mentioned earlier, and it's really taken her out of the game a little bit.
Douglas. Cooper couldn't handle the pass. 6 on the shot clock. White McCarty looks up and sees it. Drives and off balance, had to put it up, and it was blocked by Stallworth. Ahead to Jackson. Jackson couldn't hold the ball enough. Call White McCarty with a foul.
I thought Stephanie White McCarty was going to let her just make that layup, and all of a sudden Jackson just came right to her. White McCarty looked like she got all ball on it.
Non-shooting foul, 12:31 to go in the ballgame. Inbound to Wilson. She is so good at that play. Wilson with 15 points, and it's a 7-point lead.
It's worked twice in a row. Nice out-of-bounds play to get the ball to Amanda Wilson.
You play man-to-man out of bounds, you're really in danger of those picks. McCarty Figs on the way in, lost it out of bounds, but touched by the Lady Texans.
In that first half, Purdue was 9 of 10 from the free throw line. They have not had a free throw in this second half.
And we have 12-11 to go in the game. Shot clock at 10. And this will be a foul on sides.
As close as the game was the first time, 71-65 with Purdue winning, the big difference, as Leon Barmore said, was the free throw line. 46% from the line, 6 of 13 from Louisiana Tech, 72%, 21 of 29 for Purdue.
That is only the third team foul against Louisiana Tech. And Tiffany Young with a sensational performance off the bench. She looks like someone who's your leading scorer. She has 8 points. She shot everything in rhythm.
She looks like McCarty Figs did in the first half.
Yes, she does. Offensive rebound taken away by White McCarty. She's got numbers. What by Maxwell. What a play by Monica Maxwell. Leon Barmore said in the last 3 weeks, if the way she has played, if she had played this way all year, she'd be one of the best 2 or 3 players in the country.
Announcing the most exciting promotion in Buick history. We're giving away up to 45 new Buicks in 45 days. 45 Buicks with real power, real comfort, and real style. Simply click on win.buick.com or call toll-free 1-877-WIN-A-CAR and you've got a chance to win. Play to win one today or buy a new Buick with low 2.9% APR financing. Or get cash allowances up to $2,000. Hurry, click on Buick and you could win.
At Invesco, we know that before we invest your money with a company, we look deep into that company. We know with whom they do business, where they do business, and what kind of business they do. And we even learn a thing or two about who they really are. Invesco, a family of no-load funds. Over 65 years of experience, a global perspective. You should know what Invesco knows.
same thing as the not-so-great ones.
Head & Shoulders is a great everyday shampoo, and it makes me worry less. I used to kind of be self-conscious about playing with my hair, because if I was wearing black, then I would end up with flakes on my shoulders. Black's my favorite color to wear. It really is. The Head & Shoulders is the best shampoo that I've found to use every day. Pretty shiny, right? Head & Shoulders really works, so that's all that really matters to me. Head & Shoulders changes dandruff problems into beautiful hair.
54-45 Purdue for the right to advance to the national championship game. Duke is already there. The Blue Devils win the first semifinal, 81-69 over Georgia. They shot better than 50%. Van Gorp and Erickson combined for 44 points. And those are the two transfers from Purdue.
And Lynn Dunn, who was the coach that had recruited them, was the Purdue coach back then. 1994 is when they went to the Final Four. They lost to North Carolina, who ended up beating Louisiana Tech on a last-second three-point shot in Richmond, Virginia.
And when Lynn Dunn was fired, there was something of a player revolt before transfer. All good players.
That's a game that Leon Barmore still will not talk about.
Wilson, can you blame him? Lennox, offensive rebound, powers it up, got the bucket in the foul.
Betty Lennox is so active. She likes to be called Miss March. She is a transfer out of Trinity Valley Community College, and her last year at the junior college, they won the championship, so she's playing in March again. They haven't lost a game. She likes to put that ball up into the basket. They were national champs. She averaged over 26 points.
She is an emotional player. Three-point play. 54-48. This is as close as they've been in a long time. Full court pressure. Douglas dribbles the ball so well with either hand. Biggs guarded by Jackson. Biggs has only scored 3 in the second half after getting 18 in the first 20 minutes.
Pressure defense by Louisiana Tech. Purdue really not using the screen to get open some back doors. They had a real nice back door early in the first half, and they haven't done any as of yet.
Lennox, good ball moving inside to Massey. It's a 4-point game. Massey has 6.
And Purdue still playing that patient offense, trying to slow things down.
There's no fear in their eyes at all.
They've been in a lot of close games, even in the Big Ten against Illinois, against Michigan State, Ohio State. They've had some close games, Michigan, some overtime games.
4 to shoot. White McCarty gets the roll on this one. She has 13. White McCarty held to 6 in the first half. The lead is back to 6.
And that was only one basket. And that's free throw.
Maxwell, good crossover to get free. And Maxwell buries another one. She has 15. Douglas, double team, lost the ball, but it's out of bounds. Out to Purdue.
What the press is trying to create, too, not only trying to get steals just like that, but they're trying to force Purdue to pick up the tempo, and they're saying, okay, you're going to break our press. That's great. Now go ahead and take that shot. If you make it, great, because we're going to come right back down. We'll get more possessions.
What a luxury to have a 6'1" guard you can inbound the ball to. White McCarty off balance on that one, and Massey with a rebound. Massey blocks. Recovered by Latek. Maxwell didn't want the 3. Low to Massey. Fadeaway jumper won't go, and that one's kicked out by Amanda Wilson, but Biggs gets it. Back to McCarty. Are you kidding? And she missed it, and then Cooper hits. What a pass by Biggs. That was unbelievable.
Unbelievable. Well, first she the steal. She does it behind the back.
There isn't much Yukari Figs hasn't done tonight, and White McCarty was just disgusted with herself for the miss. Huge three by Lennox. .58-55. This is a beauty. McCarty had to pick up her dribble. 7 on the shot clock. It's up to Figs. She launches and hits a three. Are you kidding?
It can't get any better than this.
24 for Yukari Figs. Holy cow. Here's a steal by White McCarty. She was waiting, trying to draw the foul as well. That's how sharp she is.
Just under control, stepping right into the passing lane.
63-55, and just as Louisiana Tech looks like they have taken the momentum back, #1 ranked Purdue extends the lead back to 8. That pass by Figs was unreal.
Well, off the steal, when it started out, she goes behind her back, up in the air. And then, after she does that, White McCarty kind of gets in her way as she's trying to split the court and says, okay, just follow me. And you're right, White McCarty was mad that she missed the assist and the layup, but who's there? Cooper to finish it off. But then coming back down, she hasn't been doing much in the second half as far as scoring, but defense laying back again and said, okay, just keep giving it to me. Then in the passing lane, Stephanie White McCarty just taking her time and, as you said, kind of slowing up to make the defense go by her, and maybe a chance for 3 points.
Figs has hit 2 threes in the second half. She has 24 points. Her career high is 29. Her season high is 27. Lennox just sort of threw that one up, and Figs is fouled in the backcourt by Lennox.
And as you said, Mike, the ball handling by Yukari Figs, just right there, dribbling through the traffic.
7:33 to go for the right to play for a national title.
Rugged Warehouse is where to go for spring, where to play, to work out, or to go to school. It's where to go outdoors, have fun, or make a statement. It's where to keep up with fashion and find all the looks you're looking for and more. Rugged Warehouse, outfitting America for less. We have 10 locations. Visit one in your area, including Pasadena and North Baltimore. Now celebrating our grand opening in Manassas at Sudley Manor Square Shopping Center.
Lease a 1999 BMW 740i for just $699 a month for 36 months and $48.99 due at signing. Visit your local BMW center for a test drive.
Dan? Hey, Mark. You and I go back a long ways, right? Yeah. You're my best friend. Well, I have something for you. It's number 62. No, I can't. Please take this. This is number 62. Number 62. I'm going to cherish this for life. Thanks. No, thank you.
Early light breaks through. Music and dance calling you. Just need that mountain grow lift before you share your gift. Now the rhythm and sound making their hearts pound. The best part of waking up is soldiers in your
White McCarty, the All-American stepping up her game here in the second half, and she really helps on this burst, Dan.
Well, the one thing you like about her, and Leon Barmore says she's just got a complete game, probably the best basketball player playing right now. She struggled in the first half. She was only 1 of 7. But you know what? She lets the game come to her. She doesn't force anything. She gets good shot selections. She's wide open. She gets her teammates involved. She's not just scoring, shooting the basketball. She's working, setting screens. She's stepping into passing lanes, coming up with big steals, and she also is screening out. If she doesn't get the rebound, her teammate does.
And she has a great demeanor, a great presence about her on the court, as do the rest of her Purdue teammates.
She exudes leadership.
Biggs being dogged now by Lennox. Jackson. Douglas working on Maxwell. There's the double team. Figgs very fortunate to get that ball.
Louisiana Tech doing a good job fighting through the screens.
Shot clock down to 7. A bad miss that time by Figgs.
In the last couple years, the Louisiana Tech team that Leon Barlow has had, they go at a fast pace. They're up and down the floor.
Douglas. A lot of contact, no whistle. Then Cooper is blocked. Great defense that time by Walker. Cooper with a rebound here.
And Purdue will slow it down.
Boy, is it physical.
And Leon Barmore not happy about no calls being called. Yana Walker, though, give her credit. She makes the defensive play on the block and then comes down on the other end for the shot.
6:25 and counting. Boy, can Figgs handle a basketball. She has 24 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists. White McCarty has to fire as the shot clock ran down and drained it.
She was looking for the foul.
Instead, she gets the field goal and has 17. When the game is on the line, her shots go in. Maxwell for 3. Douglas with a rebound. There's a double team. And the foul will be called on Stallworth.
You said the shot clock is running down for Purdue, but they never panic. What presence of mind by Stephanie White McCarty to know where the shot clock is. You can see her step underneath the defense to try and draw the foul. Nothing's called, but she still gets a great shot off.
And it wasn't like she didn't know the shot clock was running down. She knew exactly where it was and exactly what she wanted to do. 65-55. Duhart got it off to Cooper for the bucket. Excellent pass inside from Michelle Duhart. And Cooper has 6. The lead is back to 12. Purdue has had an answer for every run made by Louisiana Tech. Every single one tonight. .5:22 to go in this ball game. And you don't look to Duhart or to Cooper to make plays inside, but they've done it a couple of times tonight.
As much as you talk about the 3 scorers, Douglas hasn't scored that much, but the 3 perimeter players for Purdue, they do so much scoring. But you know what? Carolyn Peck never loses sight of the inside play. This is a team, Purdue, that they look to penetrate, kick the ball back out, look for the outside shot, draw fouls on the penetration, but they never lose sight of their inside players, and they're constantly aware of 5 players out there.
Since Louisiana Tech got within 3 points, Purdue has gone on a 9-0 run.
And Amanda Wilson has not been involved in the offense.
Walker gives it off to Wilson, and she misses the shot. Stolen back by Lennox, but she traveled.
Again, give credit to Louisiana Tech. They are so quick and constantly just getting their hands in there and poking the ball away.
Douglas, ball knocked out of bounds by Maxwell.
Who's had a really fabulous game.
Yes, she is. 5 minutes to go. This 3-guard offense, you will never see 3 people handle the ball better than the Purdue guards. They are just sensational. And what a matchup of personnel it would be if they played Duke with their outside outstanding three-guard offense.
No question about it. Duke does not have the size on the perimeter, but they also have the three-point shooters. They have the ball handlers.
Hope you'll join ESPN, ESPN2, and ABC all this summer as the U.S. women's soccer team battles the best in the world for the 1999 Women's World Cup. It's the U.S. national team against 16 countries as the U.S. hosts this year's event. This summer on ESPN, ESPN2, and ABC. For more information, click on to ESPN.com, part of the Go Network, go.com.
Amanda Wilson, twice named Sun Belt Conference Player of the Year, and also a Kodak All-American.
And she is the 6th straight Lady Texter to win that honor in that conference.
This great tradition at Louisiana Tech with all the great players. They've won an AIAW National Championship, 2 NCAA National Championships.
Douglas hit the three. That's huge. 70-55. Douglas' first basket of the second half.
We talked about the balance of this team. They don't get upset in anybody's eyes as far as who's scoring.
Wilson answers with a three.
And Wilson, 0 of 2 coming into the game from three-point range.
Wilson has 18 points, 14 of them in the second half. No quit in La Tech. They didn't go 30-2 this year with mirrors. Look at the ball handling by White. McCarty, it is taken by Lennox. Biggs gets back. White McCarty gets the rebound off the miss from Lennox. Boy, this has been an athletic performance. And here's the steal. Maxwell for the freebie. 2 straight steals by Louisiana Tech.
And maybe Purdue just a little tired because of the pressure defense, and Louisiana Tech continuing to keep the heat on.
Now Douglas will bring it up against Maxwell. 3:20 in the game, and Carolyn Peck is outraged at the officials. Douglas goes baseline, should draw a foul.
Louisiana Tech is a team that bumps you. They are aggressive. They're physical. There's contact. And Purdue continues to play hard. Carolyn Peck continues to plead to the officials.
Boy, she's 6'4". She can stare down at him, too. Douglas got the roll. 71-60.
And the first free throw in the second half for Purdue.
We told you coming in, these 3 guards were the heart of this ball club. They have come through again tonight. Douglas hits a pair of free throws. 72-60. And the 3-guard offense, Biggs, White, McCarty, and Douglas have just torn it up. They have more than 50 of the for in St. Petersburg.
Talk about the great guards for Purdue. Kim Mulkey Robertson. Kim Mulkey, who was here at Louisiana Tech for 4 years, won a national championship, their first one for the NCAA. The general. She took control of the offense, different kind of offense now. And then right behind her came Teresa Weatherspoon. Both of them Olympians, both of them All-Americans. They were the kind of guards that Purdue has as far as leading their team and taking the team on their shoulders.
Having trouble even finding a shot here. Jackson with a miss, Biggs with a rebound. Now Purdue will do everything it can to work on the clock. 2:49 and counting. White and McCarty. This is when she wants the ball. She and Figgs. Shot clock at 8. Douglas isn't a bad option either. Shot clock down to 3. And Douglas from near half court did not hit the backboard. Here comes Jackson. That's the first time they've really had that happen to him tonight.
That bad a shot.
Louisiana Tech taking a lot of time. Maxwell tries to bank it up. Figgs with a rebound. 10 boards for Yukari Figgs. A double-double in the national semifinals, and the Purdue fans are on their feet.
Purdue just continues to do a great job on the boards against Louisiana Tech. And just great ball control, Mike. As you said, they control the tempo of this game, slowed it down, taking the track shoes off of Louisiana Tech.
Douglas in the lane with a hanger, got the roll. 74-60. Maxwell back the other way, blew right past White McCarty. The follow won't go. And they're going to call this a jump ball situation with 1:30 left. Possession arrow will give it to Purdue. Now, keep in mind, Louisiana Tech only has 5 team fouls. They have to commit 2 just to send Purdue to the line, and they are running desperately short of time.
And Purdue's not a great team to send to the line.
No. But you can't just let them dribble out 30
exactly,
seconds.
Exactly.
Carolyn Tech within a minute and a half of taking this team to the national championship game. And boy, it's been a coaching carousel at Purdue, hasn't it?
Well, it really has. But Carolyn Tech, you know, give her credit. Coming in this year, the team knew that she was going to be gone. She needs the first part of April to go into the WNBA and coach the Orlando team. And they went to Switzerland and France and really gelled together. She had heart-to-heart talks with these seniors and upperclassmen and said, we've got to do it for you. Don't worry about me. I'm only going to be here, but let's all do it together.
The Big Three has 54 points of the 74. Figs against sides. Here comes the double team, and she is so good against pressure. And Louisiana Tech not fouling. They're down by 14 points.
You wonder whether Louisiana Tech has the three-point shooters to get them back into the game, and whether they have just, I shouldn't say give up, but the fact that you come out here, yeah, you've got to stop the clock and at least try to put Purdue on the free throw line, hope that they miss, but get the ball in your hands.
Well, they let them run 23 seconds off the clock there. They still get the bucket. The 3 guards in the 2 games against Louisiana Tech have combined for better than 100 points. Now, that is production out of the 3 people who need to do it.
And you know what's coming. How do you stop that? But you've got 3 players that just continue to do it. The defense has really struggled to be able to contain it.
And there's a hacking foul called on Freya Gilmore, who's in for the first time.
And all season long and last year, a lot of people talked about the 3 Meeks at Tennessee and the bulk of the scoring that they do. And again, you can't get away from these 3 perimeter players for Purdue in what they do, but they create so much for their teammates, too.
Cooper hits the free throw. I think the thing that I have been most impressed with tonight, seeing them in person, is the tremendous composure that they have played with. They just don't seem to be rattled by anything. 75-60. What a shot by Betty Lennox. A hand in her face. She drains the 3 anyway.
Holy smokes. She got up in the air on that one.
And Douglas fouled with 50.1 seconds to go.
And that's the kind of player that can really beat you. Come down and score that quick on a 3. Too bad she doesn't have a little bit more time.
Sports Center is next. Katie Douglas, a sophomore from Indianapolis. The free throw line. She always looks up for help. Douglas hits both free throws. 77-63. Lassiter comes in the ball game. This is Sides, that great outside shot, but he hasn't been able to get it off.
And McCarty Figs coming back to help get the basketball.
It's only a matter of the final score now.
Well, now they're fouling, and it's not going to do them any good.
Tonight's Nike Player of the Game, McCarty Figs from Purdue. 24 points, only 5 off of her career high, 10 rebounds. She also had 4 assists in the ballgame as the point guard. And White McCarty will go to the free throw line, in and out on the first. And I really don't understand why Louisiana Tech didn't commit the fouls early, and now they commit them down 14 with only 20 seconds to go.
McCarty Fig hit 5 3-pointers, ties a career high. She was 5 of 9 against Ohio State, and boy, was she big in that first half.
She did a brilliant job not only shooting but handling the ball. And number 1 ranked Purdue will advance to play Duke for the national championship on Sunday night. Looked like an example of senior leadership, knowing the offense, knowing what you could do, and knowing your teammates.
They did such a good job controlling the tempo. All season long, they've hung together. I don't think a lot of people still have given them credit as being number 1. Yeah, they upset Tennessee. Was it a fluke? But they never lost another game.
It wasn't a fluke to them, and they have now gone 33-1. The first game winner was Duke as they eliminated Georgia. Now number 1 Purdue eliminates 3rd-ranked team in the country, Louisiana Tech. They win it 77-63. Once again, the final score, Purdue 77, La Tech 63. Fran Myers and Jennifer Azzi, this is Mike Patrick. Thanks for watching, everybody. This has been a presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. For more, log on to ESPN.com, part of the Go Network, go.com.
Tylenol Sinus Nighttime. It's all the relief you need.
Welcome back, everyone, to San Jose Arena. Purdue and Duke, California dreaming. They're both dreaming of winning a national championship, and one will win their first ever later tonight, and you'll see it here on ESPN. Yukari Figgs came up big in Friday's semifinal, a career-high 5 3-pointers, 24 points. She's a senior. She wants to leave with a national championship. And the star of tonight's championship game are Duke's Michelle Van Gorp and Nicole Erickson, and Purdue's Yukari Figgs, as you saw, and Stephanie White McCarty. They arrive at the same destination, but by very different paths. A journey that began with then head coach at Purdue, Lynn Dunn. With Big Ten championships and a '94 Final Four appearance on her resume, Purdue coach Lynn Dunn landed back-to-back stellar recruiting classes in '94 and '95. With success came self-imposed high standards.
Figgs and White and Erickson and Van Gorp, you know, when we recruited all those young players, it was with the idea of winning a national championship, getting to the Final Four. We sold Purdue University. We sold the academic reputation. We sold Big Ten basketball.
Dunn's Boilermakers closed their '95-96 campaign with a first-round loss in the NCAA tournament. Soon after, Purdue declined to renew Dunn's contract.
It was totally unexpected. I didn't understand it, and the administration didn't want to explain it.
And we felt we were given the runaround with different answers, and I just felt that there was a lack of trust between myself and the administration and people that I thought were supposed to be taking care of us.
They had no explanation. And in my opinion, there really wasn't one that was worthy of their actions. So, you know, I was out of there, gone.
I just couldn't see myself staying there and pouring my heart out for that place.
Erickson and Van Gorp went to Duke in a package deal. Figgs and White stayed put at Purdue. Ironically, they'll end their collegiate careers together, but as opponents, all under the watchful eye of their old coach.
I am supporting all of the players that I recruited and signed. Kari, Stephanie, Nicole, Michelle. I'm not cheering for Duke, and I'm not cheering for Purdue. I'm cheering for those players.
The thing that Kari and I think have learned the most is that not everything's going to be like you expect it to be.
There was a point where everybody had to make a decision, I think, my freshman year, and everybody has
obviously done well for themselves, and hopefully everybody's happy with their decision that they made. I think it will be a very unique moment when they make the introductions and Michelle and Nicole meet Yukari and Stephanie at half court. I might tear up then. That might be emotional for me because it's kind of like a reunion, you know, of those players. It is in some form a reunion.
Dunn's final team at Purdue consisted of 9 players who would play in a Final Four. You were well aware, and you heard of the 4 in tonight's game. But did you know a player you saw last year for NC State, Summer Erb, also played for Lynn Dunn, along with Melina Griffin, Tanya Kirk, Stacey Lovelace, and Jadon Rowland. That's right, 9 players that she recruited. Lynn Dunn, who is here in attendance tonight at San Jose Arena to cheer her former players on. And as she said, she's not rooting for either team, but she's rooting for all of her players.
Kids really love.
From the Pond's Institute,
It's simply amazing.
introducing new cleansing and makeup remover towelettes. So revolutionary, one single sheet cleans dirt and removes makeup in one simple step.
Wow.
A dirt-loving fiber gently draws out deep down dirt, makeup, mascara,
Even the dreaded waterproof kind.
leaving skin soft, healthy, completely clean.
In just seconds flat.
New cleansing and makeup remover towelettes, only from the Pond's Institute.
Are you ready?
Here we go. 3.14.
This man has had 1 week to learn and practice 100 numbers in sequence. And now he has to perform it in front of millions to win $25,000. The big moment, next Saturday, 8/7 Central on ABC.
When you're facing severe weather, turn to 2 News.
No other station has Doppler radar this powerful, this accurate.
With StormTrack Doppler radar, we're able to show you the storm instantly as it moves down your street.
Keeping your family safe is what it's all about.
Low when you compare to the quality of her performance.
So that puts her in 5th, and as expected, the last chance for Michelle Kwan to win a gold medal is just gone by the board. Maria Butyrskaya, the leader, as we check the mobile update of the current standings. Soldatova of Russia in 2nd, Melina of Uzbekistan in 3rd right now. So the 2-time world champion, who has had to motivate herself over the past year with no chief rival to push her, now finds herself in a position where she's got to motivate herself to win a silver, not a gold. 4th after the short program.
Well, Michelle was pretty emotional after the short program, and her dad told her, you know, she can't be perfect all the time. But Michelle knows what she needs to do now.
The opening combination, triple left. And she fell out of it. Wow.
That's really out of character to see her do this. This is the Charlotte move that is so effective. Now coming up is her triple combination.
But the first one is a triple volley, not a triple toe loop. See the inside edge?
And she did a triple-double combination.